Hello, and thank you for joining me today. I am Athena, and this is 30 Days on Womanhood. This is day 23, and today's word is appearance. So, today is the day before Christmas Eve, right? So, it's just interesting to me that for the holidays, it's a really big deal to dress up and to dress our homes up and to dress our tree up and, like to make sure that the children look nice. We're probably going to take pictures, that kind of thing. This year is going to be quite different, with the pandemic going on. And, 2020 has just been such an interesting year, and I send love and light to everyone who has been affected by this year, especially dealing with the pandemic. I send love and light and prayers to you all, genuinely. And I send protection to us all and thank Mother Earth for always protecting us no matter what. Moving along. That was not supposed to be included, and that happened. Um, but the reason I bring all of that up is this. You know, through the different seasons, that's a type of dressing to me. You know, like the way that the snow falls on the trees in the wintertime. It's like it's a way that nature dresses itself, or covers itself or gives off, and appearance is something that gives you an energy, it gives you a vibe, it gives you this aura about yourself, right? So when we look good, we feel good. That is a scientific proven fact. That was just weird, but anyways, it's a fact, okay? And I just think that it's such a beautiful thing that we can look outside and literally see what season we're in, where we live, because of the way that the outside is dressed up, depending on if it's snowing. We know what time it is if it's snowing. We know what time it is if the sun is shining and it's hot. We know what time it is if the leaves are falling and everything green outside is changing colors. And we know what time it is when, flowers start to bloom and we get allergic to everything. Some of us. I'm blessed. I'm blessed not to. But it does happen, and it has happened to me. But, herbs, tea. And then there's, also allergy medicine. So there are different ways to combat those things. And even like in the cold, right? We need blankets in the cold. We need heat when it's cold outside, because that cold can, if that gets into your house, you're gonna be freezing. That's why it's outside, not in your home, right? So that's kind of just how I want to reflect it is, the appearance that we have on the outside is it's our outside home. So it's about like how we're dressing ourselves and how we make ourselves feel. And that's just a really big thing. About It's just a really big thing in so many different areas, even in just how, in being a woman or being a person, how confidence is such a big thing in our lives, just like looking good, smelling good, speaking well, being able to represent yourself and your family and loved ones in the best way possible. And sometimes there are some stages where that does not always look good, but growth, change, success, those things will outweigh the bad. Purpose will outweigh the bad, right? And purpose comes from the inside. So if you don't feel good on the inside, you might not look good on the outside. But then there are some times when you don't feel good on the inside and you look good on the outside. Opposite. Sometimes you feel good on the inside and you might not look good, or sometimes you feel good and you do look good, right? You get me here. But the ultimate space is to look good on the inside, look good on the outside, and for those things to match, right? And no one can tell anyone else what that looks like or feels like. You have to feel it for yourself. You have to figure it out for yourself. There's so many amazing people that I look up to, and there are so many people in this world that I love learning from. But no matter what, no one else can ever tell me exactly how I feel, you know? I had to figure that out, and sometimes that came from not always feeling so good. So sometimes there's ways that we can enhance or induce those good feelings, right? Those good energies that where we're able to want to look good on the outside because we feel good on the inside. But sometimes it's not always going to be, rainbows and butterflies in life. And there are things that's going to happen to us. Like there have been things that have happened to me. And I had to learn how to sometimes get up out of bed and make it look good on the outside. And the thing is that also created a lot of character in me, because it also started forming the way that, that change on the inside. And the way that I mean that is this: if I'm not having a good day, but I get up in the morning anyway, and I get myself together and I brush my hair and I put a little lip gloss on and a little mascara and I look good, my teeth are brushed, I have deodorant on. When you feel good, you look good. When you look good, it helps you feel good. And all attention doesn't always make you feel good, but it can help induce it. So it's important to do things on the outside that help induce feeling good on the inside. And it's also important to induce things on the inside that make you feel good so that you can also look good and feel good on the outside too, right? It's just this constant dance. And I can never say one is more important than the other, because to me, in my opinion, these things are equal. But I will say that I am grateful that I am conscious and aware and active about how to mix the two, like how to eat good so that I can feel good, working out even when I don't want to. Just it's so important to keep up on our inside appearance and our outside appearance. And my point is that they influence each other. That's what I made a big, long thing about for 8 minutes. Is how the inside and the outside meet each other, balance each other, and overall either enhance or damage each other. And sometimes that can be a mixed thing, but it depends on how we specifically want to actually create our character. Because time happens, and that is what is created for us. There comes a time where we can realize that reality of our perception of life and how we live can be changed. That's where I feel like womanhood really changed for me, when I was able to recognize the things that I did not like, the things that I did like, and within me and without me and outside of me, what I liked and what I didn't like, right? What I liked and what I did not like about myself and about others, and forming this version of me that I see and working towards that incrementally, right? So incrementally, just working every day in small things across the board for my life, that is eventually going to create this version of me that I really respect, really love, and will not allow to be disrespected. So therefore, it's also a form of protection, right? You know, being able to really, really pay attention to yourself and how you are affected by things. So day 23 is a special day. It's the day before Christmas Eve. And I really appreciate being able to dress up with my family and being able to enjoy the time that we have to spend together. And it's nice to be able to embrace this time that I get with that I get with my family, and that we all get to spend with our families, because 2020 has been crazy, and it's just really nice to be able to spend time with our family, even if it's a little difficult because of things that have happened in the past and things that people have said. You know, some of the videos that I've made before this day is about forgiveness, and it sounds so cliche to be like, oh, it's the time for forgiving, but it's part of the journey of becoming the most powerful women that we each as individuals can be. So being able to forgive shows a lot of self-empowerment, and when we release, we open space, and we have the choice to decide what we want in that open space. And I sometimes feel like, oh, you know, people don't need to hear this, but sometimes I need to hear it. So I know that I'm not that different from everyone else in some ways, you know? In some ways we're all identical, and in some ways we're all opposites. And that's the magic in being able to experience another person, another spirit, another soul, another being, another character. And, you know, showing up the best version of ourselves inside and out, that's rememberable, you know, and being the best version of ourselves, caring about our appearance. You know, that's why sometimes we all want to have different color hair. We feel some type of way. We want to look different and express that emotion. And looking good makes you feel good, and feeling good keeps you looking good. I wish I would have said that at the beginning. That's a great line. Seriously. Looking good. Dang it. Good thing I recorded it. But I might start saying that. It might be the new slogan. Okay. Looking good keeps you feeling good, and feeling good keeps you looking good. Dang it. At least we can experience this moment together, okay? I just want to share all of my gratitude. I want to wish everyone a happy Christmas Eve. I will see you tomorrow. Blessings beyond measure. You are powerful and wonderful. And I am so thankful for every single view, whether it's today, whether it's a year from now, whether it's 20 years from now. Doesn't matter. I'm grateful, and you are supposed to be here. And I really hope y'all know how strong and beautiful and amazing you are. All of us. All of us are. All of us are powerful beyond measure. With that being said, blessings beyond measure.